Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Taylor and I make scrunchies and bows. I've been doing so for 10 years now. In today's video, I'm going to be getting ready a TikTok / YouTube live event. I put up on my Instagram story what sort of event you guys would prefer. Everyone chose the duck one. Well, not everyone, but like the majority chose the duck one. Thinking about getting like just floating ducks, picking them out. I know have like numbers on the bottom. I don't know if you've seen that like at carnivals. I did have a name for it, but then I forgot the name. So it'll come back to me, I'm sure, during this video. I ordered some ducks. Here are my duckies. Also, before I get too far into this video, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. Anyway, so my idea for this TikTok live, seen it before on other like channels and TikToks and stuff. Put numbers on the bottom and then whatever the number is, then you choose the box to go with the number and to go with the order. So that's what I'm going to be getting ready today. I was trying to think about it last night in the shower and I was just like, how am I going to do it? Because they are multicolored ducks. I chose pastel because I'm a pastel girly. I was thinking I have a lot of different varieties, so maybe I can make boxes that match the ducks and then people can just order those. I've got wide elastic and thin elastic. If you haven't watched my channel before, I offer two different types of elastic in my scrunchies, depending on the size. Usually the regular size will have both. You can get XLs in thin elastic, but I don't offer it as a standalone product. You have to ask for it specifically. And then petites come with just the thin elastic and you can't really get the wide elastic, otherwise it wouldn't work. So I was thinking about having a thin elastic box, a regular box, which would be just the wide elastics, XLs, petites, maybe hair claws and stuff, or just other products. Now I was thinking about having a bow box as well, and maybe even a kids one, because I do have bows that are both adult and kids, but then I've got ones that they're more for kids, but I mean there's still plenty of you might be watching that wear them. I do usually target those ones to kids, so I was thinking about maybe making a kids box, but also I don't want to stretch myself too thin, so we'll see what happens. I did so much market prep probably 2 weeks ago for my winter nights market, so I have a lot of stock, and I also took a bunch out of the scrunchie wall. Also, side note, I had quite a few questions about the scrunchie wall on my last vlog. I just want to make clear, the scrunchie wall is actually inventory. When I say the scrunchie wall, it's not just like a pretty wall like this. It's inventory, so when I'm saying like I'm trying to get the scrunchie wall up and running, it's all the online stock. So I try not to use it for markets. It's just what's online and just what's in stock online. I will try and have everything, all the scrunchies in that wall. I have just finished the scrunchie wall for regular size wide elastic and the XLs, but I still have the thin elastic regulars to go and the petites, and I've pretty much finished the minis. They just need a label in them, so they're pretty much done. But yeah, it's just those other ones that I need to do still. But yeah, the scrunchie wall is just mostly inventory, and I display it that way so it does look pretty, but I also like to see what I've got in stock. I don't want to rummage through boxes and like miss things. It's also the reason I got the fabrics on display, because otherwise I would not be able to function. When I had them in tubs at the farm or at mum's house, that was really, really hard, and I couldn't see what was in the tubs very well, even though they were clear. And it took me way longer to find stuff, so, and like I would miss it, like it would be underneath something, and then yeah, I would have to like cancel the order because I couldn't find the fabric. When it's like this, it's all color coded. This stuff's all for online. These two bays are market only, so it's very easy to find all my online stuff. The point of Scrunchie Wall is to have it in stock. I just don't currently have it all in stock right now. We have no power today. They've turned off the power in this whole town, so, and I forgot about it, and I woke up and I was like, oh, there's no power. Why isn't my phone charging? But that's fine. Anything I do today will have to be without power because we got none. Unless it comes back on randomly, which it might. I'll just have to keep checking all like the lights and see if they just like pop on. Anyway, moving on. I do need to clean this room. This room is a mess and a disgrace, and there's just too much happening in here and it's giving me like the can't deal. So I do need to tidy up. Before I do that, I'll quickly show you what I received in the mail. I can't believe I've already been speaking for like 8 minutes. What? Anyway, so yeah, besides the cute little duckies, I also ordered a few other things because I had to order, I ordered them off Temu, I don't know. I ordered them off there, but you had to have like a minimum order of like $40 or something. So I also ordered this. It's like a display stand, but I was going to put my key fobs on it, or coming into Christmas, I'm going to have a new product coming out for the gift boxes. I feel like I put these on wrong. I feel like this needs to go the other way. I'm just like referring to this because it's like longer on this side than this side, and I've got the hooks on here, so I don't know. My other product are these beads. I have so many beads. I've ordered so many of those, so I'm gonna have them, and that's sort of what I bought this for. But I think for now I'm going to use it to display all my key fobs, because at the moment they're just kind of hanging on a tree and it's not as nice as what this would look. They did offer one that had this side as well, but I just thought I'd test this out and see what the quality was like, and it's pretty good. The other thing I bought was a stand. I do have a few things that need a stand like this, mostly like the bows and stuff, because they can like stand up. I don't know how I'm going to set this up though, because I've got like no room. So it comes like not set up, and then you set it up. I feel like one of these is upside down. I don't know how this works. Would these be on there? We can put them on the inside. Probably look nicer. Or do these go the other way? It might be like that. I don't even know if this is the right way. Oh, it's very flimsy. It's not so bad once you get more in. Okay, actually no, it's okay. I just feel like it's all gonna fall apart. Tiny gust of wind is gonna come over and knock everything off. That's what that looks like. So I was thinking about putting like bows like this, like that, because they sit pretty well in there. I mean, I could use any sort of bows. I have a bunch of bows that have the backing cards. I'm not a massive fan of how easy it looks like it might fall off. It's gonna like fall apart, like it's already falling apart. So I don't know if I'll trust it that much at a market. Maybe indoor one. Maybe I could put glue tack or something. Oh, and this one. I got this box from Amazon. It has my lights in it, because the market I did last time, I bought these lights which were $170, but they only lasted, like they only last 7 hours on low and only like 3 on high, and a market generally goes for 5 hours, and low just wasn't bright enough. So I posted about it on my story, like saying, you know, oh, bring a torch because it's so dark. My lights just aren't the best. And then someone recommended these lights. So these are from Amazon. I'll try and link them below if I remember. 10,000 mAh 3000 LM3 emergency survival kit. I don't even know if they'll even be charged at all. They might not be. Oh, that's magnetic. You can like magnet it to things. You can like put it on something and wait, let's see. Oh my gosh, that's really, really cool. I love that so much. Oh, it's so bright. Ow, my eyes. Okay, so it's got 3 settings. That's bright, medium, low. And even the low is pretty good. There are 4 electric quantity display lights, and the electric quantity of each lamp is 25%. Ah, so there's actually a brighter one, because that one only lit up 3 times. So this is how like you tell how long the charge has left, because if there's only 3 options, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, so there's only 3 options. That means it must be only at 75% charge. So there's actually a brighter one than the first option that I had. I also really like the boxes. I think the plain packaging is really cute. It doesn't come with a charger though. Oh yes, it does. It just fell out. Never mind. I think you can charge your phone from it. Oh, and it's magnetic, so you can like put it onto a gazebo. It also has a hook. It's dust proof, shock proof, and waterproof. So that's good, because I did just drop it. It lasts for ages. On high it lasts 24 hours. And on medium it's 48 hours. And on low it's 300 hours. This light is amazing. I can't wait to try it out at my next market. That's awesome. So this will last me all night at the markets. These were almost $40 each with free shipping. Keep in mind my other ones were $160 and they weren't as bright as this, and it didn't last nearly as long. And these ones are also compact and look nice, whereas the other ones are really heavy and annoying. But these ones I could probably get all 5 for the same price, and the whole store will be lit up. And thank you so much Olive and Miles, the collection, for recommending them to me. They have some themselves, and yeah, I love them. They're great. I've talked about everything except what I was actually meant to be doing today. So let's do that. Wait, before I start. Today I was actually meant to do a live video, but there is no internet or anything, so I can't do a live. But I was gonna do the scrunchie wall and clip all the scrunchies and then put all the scrunchies into the scrunchie wall, because I haven't done that yet. They're still in tubs. I still need to clean that room too, because it's absolute mess in there. Like, you can't even walk in there because there's just too much stuff. And I need to organize all the hair claws. So I was going to do that today, but I can't. Well, I can probably do half of it, but I was like, let's do this instead. Okay, I'm going to clean this room up because it's a lot. I'll quickly give you a squiz of what is here. Mess. Big mess. Another big mess. It's not so bad over here, but it's still messy. I wonder if I can put these on. They'll probably still connect. I may or may not have forgotten that that was a fake box because I had already opened the bottom of it. Whoopsie. Also, this is what it looks like out here and in here. Big mess. So I'm going to clean it all up. Alright guys, I've just finished cleaning up. It took a little bit longer than expected, mostly because I started cleaning up other rooms, not just this one. But now it feels tidy and fresh and clean, and I moved a bunch of boxes that have been sitting there for months. I'll just give you a quick little tour. So we've got this corner with the NBN. I don't know, I probably have mentioned it before, but just in case. I wasn't around when they put this in. I was sorting out something else, and whoever was helping me at that time, they were like, oh yeah, there's fine. Which, it's the worst spot to have NBN. It should be on this corner, because at least then I could have like put it behind the sewing machine. It would have been out of the way. But it's just such an ugly eyesore, and I can't really put anything over it. So yeah, that wasn't fun. Because you had to put it on this wall, or like even that wall, like just being out of the way. Why choose a wall that's like the main center of the room. Like literally the door's like right here. So if I leave the door open, that's all you can see is this ugly NBN thing. Anyway, they're all new fabrics, which I haven't got around to using yet. They're all satin from Home Craft, I think. This wall is mostly full. I can fit a bit more down here though. I was going to attempt to put this stuff in there, but I just couldn't be bothered. That can just stay there because they're a bit like odd shapes anyway, because they're the bags, all the bag fabrics, so they kind of all messed up. And then over here, I got rid of a bunch of things, but I've left this because that's all market prep. So it's like regular size tubes in the bottom, and then they're XLs, which haven't been sewn up yet, but my XL part up here is a bit full, so I don't think I'd be able to fit it up there. Also, all that's all chockers now, everything back in its right place. The chair technically doesn't go there, but that can stay there for now because I put the beanie in the cupboard. That's just my little stash of random things I keep buying. Oh my gosh, there's nothing there. All this stuff has been sitting there for weeks too. Okay, and then here, nice. Looks still messy, but at least you can see the floor now, which is great. This is the scrunchie wall. It's very empty. They're the scrunchies for the scrunchie wall. As I said, still missing a few different sizes of the scrunchies, but it's going to be a lot more full. I reckon it will look full, completely full once I cut all the threads off those and put them in, which I'll do sometime this week. And then I've just got my X tool there. I don't know, I didn't really know where to put it. And this is where the market stuff goes, but at the moment I've just got my fabric. That's Soph's fabric that she's given me, and then my car seats and beanbag and stuff. I'm actually going to dinner and movies tonight, so I have to go get ready for that. Did I get everything done that I want to? Absolutely not, but it'll be fresh and clean for tomorrow to start, and I'll get the listings up so people can purchase them. Honestly, I have no idea how many people are going to purchase them. I did it last time, and it was my first time ever doing it, like the TikTok live thing where I like did the lucky dip. Probably a lot of people were like, what is this? I've never heard of this before. And also I was doing it at night time, so United States, and like all my major buyers, they were probably asleep because it was like 2 AM for them. Yeah, I did not have many sales before the actual night. I actually had 3. Not even, it might have been even 2, and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be such a short live, what am I gonna do? And then I started having orders rolling, and I think I ended up with over 20 orders just from that night alone, which was really, really cool. I wasn't expecting that, and there was a few people that ordered like first time and stuff as well, so that was really cool. But this time around, I think it might be better, and this is why. So my plans this time around, I'm gonna have the boxes pre-selected. So the boxes are gonna be made up of all like the goodies, and I'm gonna charge, I think, $60 for them, and they're gonna have a bunch of things in there, a value of probably over $60, let's be honest, because I like to put lots of stuff in things, and they're all gonna be numbered. I'm gonna make them look like really nice, and they're not gonna just be products that are like old stock. They're gonna be like, you know, all the best sellers and stuff. I'm just gonna make them look really pretty. So I'm gonna do a bunch of those boxes, and I'll see how they sell. But the main point that I'm gonna change is I'm gonna do free shipping worldwide, which is crazy because I am gonna be losing, I probably won't be losing money, but it's gonna be a massive chunk of that $60 will go towards shipping, especially United States and like overseas. Like if someone from the UK orders, that's like a $26 shipping fee, and like plus or like your afterpay fees and like just fees in general. Like Shopify charges for like credit cards at like 2.2%, plus if they order PayPal, there's an extra charge. There's charges for like the labels, there's charges for like everything. So it'd probably end up being like $30 out of pocket just on shipping that item. Like I'll still make a profit on it, but it's gonna be like, I don't know. So I've got 50 ducks. I doubt I'm gonna sell 50 boxes. Like I really, really don't think I will. Oh, I just got an order. Yay! I think when I put them up, I might sell a couple more than I did last time. I don't think I'll sell 3. I might sell 6. Who knows? But I think I'll have boxes ready and made for if people buy on the night. I'll have like a selected amount. It just really depends on how many sell the first night. Pre-selected and look really nice. I'll also say it's free shipping. I think that'll get a lot more people through the door because shipping is pretty expensive. When I was doing the 25, I had $25, $50 and $75 last time. You know, people were paying quite a lot of money for the shipping, especially when they order the $25 one. You know, they'll pay $10 shipping or something, or overseas it's like $20. I charge $20 overseas for most places. So I haven't had a free shipping, especially not like that, for a long, long time, especially overseas. I think the cheapest I've done overseas was maybe $100. or maybe even $80. Hasn't been $60, I don't think, ever to charge to go overseas, because yeah, it's just so expensive. So I'm hoping that's gonna help get orders through the door. Oh yeah, I just remember I was gonna call it Lucky Duck, like Lucky Ducks. Morning guys, it's actually really cold today. I don't know, but the sun is out, so I'm hoping that the weather kind of warms up these two front rooms. Fingers crossed. But I don't have the heater on anyway, because I can't deal with the cold at all. I struggle. And of course, I bought a house without ducted heating. Whoopsie daisy. I opened up the ducks. They look like this. Like cute little squeaky sounds. I'm thinking I'm gonna just put a Sharpie and write numbers on the bottom. Okay, here's what my inner thinking is thinking. If I have purple ones, say, as the kitty ones, so the ones with the bows, I can still write all the numbers, and I'll probably, like, I'll mix them all up and just write them like randomly, so I don't, like, I won't think, oh yeah, from 1 to 10 is all the pink ones, you know. I'm not gonna like line them up. And I can just write on the boxes the corresponding number. I will count how many duckies I actually have. I don't even know what sort of ones they sent. I don't know if they sent exact amount of every single color. Probably. They probably sent 10 of each color, right? I don't know. Let's find out. Well, I've only got 9 of the yellow ones. Eight. 9. 8. 8, and I'm gonna guess this one's probably 8 as well. 50 all up, 6 different colors. I might do pink and yellow as the different colors. Original box, and then I was probably gonna do like a thin box and then a bow box. So I was gonna just do 3 different types because I don't want to confuse myself too much. Let's be honest, this is probably all that will sell. Right here. There might be more that sell in the night, but yeah. Okay, I just want to mix them up a bit more. Okay, I'm hoping a Sharpie's gonna work. I probably should test the Sharpie by putting it in water after I write it, but I won't. 1, 2. I'm also not doing these in any particular order. Alright, so I just finished labeling them all, and I've just tested the first one in some water. It floats and it doesn't come off and when it gets wet. So they're perfect. Put them back in its bag and start on a couple boxes. Okay, I think this is a good start. Now I just need to figure out, yeah, what's going where. These are just for the original boxes as well. I will probably end up making too many of these, but we'll just play around and see. I also need to print out more circle stickers because I'm all out of those as well. Honestly, I don't really know where to start. Maybe I'll start with the pretty one. And it's going to be like really hard to choose. Maybe like a petite. So that's 50. Maybe like a headband. 60. Maybe I'll just put another hair claw in too. Maybe I should put yellow one in because I've sort of like gone for yellows. 30, 40, 50, 60, $70. So that's $70 worth in a box that has free shipping. Very good value. Well, that's one down. Okay, so I've just made 20 of the boxes for the original. Most of them have $70 worth of product in. Some of them have up to 80, even more in there. I do want some more neutrals, so I don't know. It depends how many sell. If I sell more than this, which I doubt, but if I do, I'll make some more neutrally looking ones. But now I'm going to do the thin elastic, which will be very similar to what I've just done, except it won't have any XL scrunchies because I don't have XL scrunchies in stock that have thin elastic. I don't really offer that unless it's custom order. So it'll just be mostly hair claws, mini scrunchies, petites, key fobs, headbands still if I've got any left, and yeah, just like the thin elastics. Alright guys, I just finished packaging up the last of the bow boxes. My camera did die halfway through though, and I could not be bothered changing the battery because you have to like unscrew it from its platform to get to the battery, which is really dumb. I just want it to be on the side, so I have to take it off its perch thing. Just realized that the ducks, the yellow and the pink ducks, which are the ones that have 9 each, whereas the rest only have 8. So they're the ones I'm going to be using for the bows and the thin elastics. They're the same colour combos that I use for my list that I do when I do orders. I don't know, if you watch my channel you might see me highlighting stuff when I like write everything down that I need to make. I use a pink highlighter to do the bows, and I use a yellow one to like mark which ones are the thin elastic. So I just thought that was cool. When I'm picking out the ducks, it's going to be colour coordinated to how I would usually colour coordinate them anyway. Hope that makes sense. So I'm going to highlight the boxes the same colours as well. So I'm going to have to take photos of all these as well. Yellow's done. Alright, I'm going to have to like fish out the numbers from in here and be really careful when I mark these boxes. So I'm going to do the yellow ones first. I might even put them into order so then I'm triple checking know that I haven't accidentally duplicated one of these. Like, I'm certain I haven't because I ended up with the exact 50, but you know, you never know. Alright, that's 50 duckies. Before I get too ahead of myself, I reckon I'm going to take photos before it gets too dark because, I don't know, the weather's going weird again. So I'm going to start doing that. Hey guys, it's currently Friday morning-ish. Maybe it's a bit more like an afternoon because it's like 2 o'clock. Anyway, today is the day that we go live. I've currently sold half of the boxes, I think, or like very close to half, which is insane. That's a lot more than I thought I would sell, especially before the night. I'm really excited to see if they all end up selling out because I think I've got 25 left because so I've got 50 boxes, but either way I'll probably need to make more boxes up just so I've got enough. I still have to number all the boxes. Hang on, what have I got for today? I think I've wrote stuff down. So I need to print my circle stickers from the Munbyn. I need to get a tub. I don't have a tub yet. I've done my post for the story in Reel and I've done the email. I need to print out a sign for the duck thing that's forward and backwards because, fun fact, YouTube does it forward, I think, and then TikTok does it backwards. When I have like my sign up here and it says like Taylor Rose, it's backwards on TikTok but forward on YouTube, so there you go. Yeah, oh, and I need to make some more boxes. I guess the packing slips. Then I need to set up the Munbyn for new orders. When I get a new order, I'll be able to just like print it out straight away and then package it up straight away. I won't be able to actually package up properly for a lot of these because I have noticed that heaps of people have ordered extra stuff and I don't have that sort of stuff in stock. I'll have to make them up on Monday. But anything that is, I guess, pre-made or they've just ordered the box, I should be able to pack up and like seal it. Last time I had only sold 2 or 3 before the actual night, and on the night I sold an extra 20. I don't know what to expect if I'll be honest. And I did a live to like announce it the other night and I was so like chaotic and all over the place. So I hope I'm not like that tonight. I hope I'm like a bit more like calm and zen, but a lot, yeah, I don't know. I just like stumble a lot. I still get nervous when I go live. Also, crazy fun fact, I just hit $100,000 for YouTube income, which is crazy, mind-blowing to think that like, you know, just something that I do, you know, once a week or twice a week, it's like that much money from there. And to be fair, 6 of those months I wasn't even getting paid because it took me 6 months to get monetized. Like, I find YouTube to be minimal work. I'd probably say 1 day a week I put to YouTube. Like, yes, I do like talk to the camera and whatever, and sometimes I do film dedicated videos where I'm actually speaking about topics, but usually it's just a vlog like this and I'm just rambling and I talk to myself anyway. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some more of these boxes made. I'm a little bit nervous with the boxes though, because I do have a market tomorrow, but the market's meant to be really bad because the weather is terrible. So I don't know what to expect tomorrow, but at least tonight will be good, hopefully. I mean, I'm already really happy. Like, if I don't sell any more boxes, I'll still be really, really happy. I'm gonna grab some more stuff to put in these boxes. Alright, I've just made up a heap of other boxes. I tried to make these ones more, I guess, darker colors and more yellows and browns, because the last one I didn't really have a lot of yellows and browns in the original boxes. Now I just need to package them up. Like, this one might need a scrunchie. It is 7 already, but I'll throw that one in too. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort out the ducks into like all the pinks and yellows, just to be 110% certain I don't accidentally mess up this. I just want to be like 300% certain, so I'm gonna do it duck by duck. That way there's no chance of me accidentally numbering a box that's the wrong number. Because if I number one of the original boxes as like number 9, then I'm gonna like mess up, because number 9 is a pink box, which is bows, not like original or thin elastic. That's 50 boxes, but I've got 52. So I've got 2 extra boxes just in case I mess up somewhere along the way and don't have enough boxes. Hi. Probably see me on the reflection. Alright, I'm going to try and print out my Munbyn stickers. I haven't printed these out for a very long time, so I'm just going to try and do it without oh, there it is. I'm just going to try and do it without like looking it up. I do have 2 Munbyn videos already telling me how to do this. I'm just going to try and do it from memory. Now, I think last time I did them upside down because it worked better. I don't know. Okay, this is my third Munbyn? I don't know. So I'm going to try and put this on. I should probably get the thing it goes on. It's currently in the other room. Or maybe I should have just used my other one. I just didn't want to like change anything too much. But I'm going to have to, because this needs to be stabilized. So I do actually have a pink one, like a pink Munbyn, which matches this. but we're going to steal its little backdrop thing. The reason I'm using this one is because it is in this room, so convenience, and also because I'm going to be using it tonight to print out labels. Well, not really labels, like the packing slips if anyone orders. My last video that I did for Munbyn, I didn't realize that these things can move. So I messed up and couldn't figure it out. But this time I know what I'm doing, sort of. So wait, I'm just gonna like pull it right out. I'm gonna press this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Center that at the back. I'm just gonna try and find where the... There we go. So it has like wasted a couple, but I mean these stickers are so cheap, it's worth it. Now I don't know whether to gamble and just do 750 labels and without a test run, because what if I do it and then I forget what I've done for like the last one, if you know what I mean. Alright, hang on, I'll print 2 and I'll see how it prints and hopefully it remembers what my preferences were. There's like a little bit missing on the side. I don't know, I could maybe scale it a little bit more. Too much. Go backwards. I think I'm just gonna have to print out how it was. And it's not that bad, like no one's gonna notice it, and it's only really just for packaging. 150 stickers coming up. All done, just in time. Some of these ducks do not want to sit up. I'm running a little bit behind if you can't tell, but that's okay. We're getting there. I didn't really anticipate how long it would take to put 50 ducks in a little pool. Hi everyone, so it is actually Monday now. I don't remember if I got back on after the live. I was zonked. It was like such a busy live and I'm so grateful for everyone that did participate in it. Before and during as well. Okay, so how many did I sell? I think I must have sold about 30 on the night, oh not on the night, but like before the night and on the day of, like during the live. And then I think I might have sold another 1 or 2 extra on top of that after the live had finished the next day. Because I did put like ended and like put in the description saying like, you know, the live has ended but you'll just be able to receive a mystery box. I think the live went really well. I hope everyone loved all their products. If you do want to catch the live, it is on my YouTube channel. You just might have to search Lucky Ducks on my YouTube channel and you'll be able to watch it in, I guess, real time. I won't obviously be edited or anything. It is just me being me. No filters. Unfiltered and uncut. Like when I do like vlogs and stuff, these might be like 4 hours worth of content, but I cut them right back to like an hour. You can imagine how I am on a live. Anyway, so that is on there. I really liked all the boxes that got drawn. I feel like I'm so tired though from like everything. I do still have quite a few boxes behind me, which I think I'm just going to like take everything out and put them back in my market stock. I did have a market on the weekend, but it was dreadful weather, so I only made, I think, just under $300. And this market, I mean, it's always a hit and miss with this market. Like during the warm season and summer months, I'll make upwards of $500 to $700, even $1,000 there. But then yeah, during like winter, it's bringing in probably $200 to $300, which I'm not complaining about because money is money and any bit helps. Very happy that people even came out to spend because yeah, it was just really cold. But the weather was good. So the weather started off really good, and then the organisers came around and said we can pack up early at 12:30 because the market went till 1, and this was like at 12 or something that they came around and said this. So I was like, I'm gonna pack up now because I'm like, this, like, there was a storm coming. So I had everything pretty much in the car. I had a few things on the ground, like ready to go in the car or like on top of my car. Then it all of a sudden started bucketing when I saw the gazebo up. So I was like trying to pull the gazebo stuff down and like flip the top over and like trying to get it in the car. I'm just like shoving it in. So yeah, I managed to get everything in. I only got wet a little bit, but wasn't wet enough for me to be like, I'm gonna have to set it up, because I hate doing that. That is a big pet peeve of mine because I don't really have the space for it. Like, I do have like a veranda thing out the back. Oh, that's a song, an Australian song. Anyway, I do have a veranda thing out the back, and it has like concrete and like a big covering, but I don't think that it's tall enough anyway for a gazebo, because the gazebos are pretty tall when you set them right up. Yeah, and I can't be bothered with that because that's just too much effort. So anyway, I'm excited for this month though coming up. We are still in July, but next month, so many markets. I have so many markets, so I'm really excited to get back into all those, and also really excited that I had like so many orders for the Lucky Duck event. I did not expect it at all. Well, as I said last time, I think I sold 2 or 3 before the night, and I ended up selling, I think, 20 or so on the night. But keep in mind, it was like a much lower cost, I feel, last time, because I was charging $25 for 3 Lucky Dips, whereas this time it was a pretty expensive box. I did end up upping the price on the night, so the pre-sale was cheaper. So if anyone bought before I started the live, it was, I think, $60, and then once the live started, I upped them all to $70. I did still sell quite a few of them, and I had lots of people commenting and everything. I think the live lasted an hour and a half, and I did have a look at the abandoned checkouts at the end, but I really had to get off because I had to, it was like 9:40 or something, and I really needed to, yeah, organize everything from the market and stuff the next day because I had to get up really early. I probably could have stayed on longer because I reckon I would have got more orders, because yeah, when I looked at the abandoned checkouts, there was a few people that were checking out. They probably were just adding other stuff to their cart, so I probably did lose out on a couple sales there. Yeah, I didn't want to like just hang around and do nothing, and I didn't want to do any like fake orders because I felt like this was heaps, like, and I didn't want to like do that. I was like so stoked with, I was stoked before I even started live with how many I sold. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And I'm glad I did the free shipping as well. I feel like that drew in a lot of people. I thought it might have drawn more international, but it probably didn't, more so because they weren't able to like experience it firsthand like live, because I did have a lot of comments the next day saying just watch the live, like thank you for my box and stuff, from people that were in the United States or like roundabout. So maybe next time I might do it on a Sunday, like midday. I don't know when I'll have a Sunday free though next, because if I feel like it's I don't know if it's midday or like at night on a Sunday, people might be like away internationally maybe. Alright, so I've just printed out all the shipping labels for the mystery boxes, and I've also got a couple other orders that were scattered in between. A lot of the mystery boxes also had other items ordered, so I also have to go through and just find those ones. I left out all of the packing slips from the boxes because I thought that would be easier than, yeah, trying to go through and open up each one. I'm gonna have to do that anyway. I didn't like seal them or anything because, yeah, I was literally only just picking up the boxes, showing them, and then writing numbers and everything. So I ended up writing like the name on here, and then I wrote like the number on here, just so I'm 100% certain that the box that I drew is going to the right person. And yeah, I had no issues with, yeah, missing boxes or choosing the wrong one and stuff like that. Oh, my mum was on the live, just in case you don't want to go watch the full thing. My mum was on the live, and she, like, at the start was like, oh, you should pick me a box. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll choose one at the end for your mum. Anyway, so I was like about to get off, and everyone was like, no, you have to choose one for your mum. I was like, okay, so I'll choose one. And I had probably, I'll show you how many I had left. So I had those left. I had Simone, which is a lovely lady that follows me, and she also is a moderator on my like YouTube. And she was saying how much she loved the navy, like the navy scrunchie with the floral pink, like hot pink. It was like navy and hot pink, and it was like a, yeah, pretty box. Anyway, so I was like, oh yeah, that one would be perfect for mum. I was like talking about it the whole life. Okay, let's draw mum's one. So I like picked it out. It was like number 32. I showed it, and I was like, oh good, it's the top one. So I pick it up, and then I'm like, I scream. And I was like, oh my god, because it was the actual box that we were just talking about. But like we were talking about it for like an hour on the live about like this navy and pink box, and it hadn't come up yet. And I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if like, you know, I drew it for mum because, you know, mum would like that one because she loves navy. Yeah, I drew it for her and I was like so ecstatic, and there was like no way I could have known what any of the boxes had. Like I had no idea what any of the boxes had. Like I know that I made them, but I made 50 of them, and then I numbered them and I didn't look at like what the numbers were. And then also I was picking them out of like a pond with numbers, so like I could not have known. So but yeah, the fact that I pulled it out in 1 in 50 chance, really, I was just like, yeah, so I was pretty happy about that. I was stoked actually. So if you do want to go watch that, it's like near the end of the live. You can see me scream and my reaction because I thought it was pretty funny. So I will have to make a couple things. I don't know what though. And I sold heaps of tote bags. I don't know if that's because of my recent YouTube video about like I sold out. But yeah, I've sold a bunch of tote bags this week as well. So I've got so much to make. I've got a few over there sitting on the mannequin, but I'm not sure if any of those actually sold. So I'll have to make some new ones. I probably just will ship them all tomorrow. That way I'm only doing one trip down. Probably did this really weirdly. I probably should have just done it right around the corners. Can you tell I don't really use this sticker stuff very often? I've done the boxes awkwardly, like there's a gap. I mean, it should stay all together, hopefully. Oh, that was like the worst job I've ever done at putting this on and then attaching two boxes to each other. My goodness. Just went straight around the middle and then one around the side. Oh well. I think I have another one like this, so I'll do better next time. That was a much better, like, putting on effort. Sorry, Brooke, for your one, because it looks horrible. But at least it will get there in one piece. But this one does look a lot better. I'm also putting these on top of the numbers because I know at some post offices, like especially if it's a PO box or something or someone collects it, it has a number on it. So I don't want it to get incorrectly sorted by someone thinking that it's for a post box. Because when I pick up my stuff from, like if it's addressed to my address, it will go into like the PO box if I missed it. Yeah, or a number. So I don't want to do that. So I'm just making sure. So I've like done that with all these as well. I'm pretty much just putting in the packing slip, making sure the packing slip matches the number, a thank you card, and then closing them up with my sticker that I usually use, and then using another sticker just to cover up that number. Done. Alright guys, I still have a few things I still need to make so I can finish packaging up all these orders, but here's what they look like so far. A few more to go, but I think I'm going to just end the vlog now and yeah, just keep working. So yeah. Thank you so much everyone that did place an order for the Lucky Ducks or place like just a separate order. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys missed out on this one, make sure to subscribe to my newsletter. It's on my website. If you just scroll down to the bottom, it'll have like a newsletter thing where you can sign up. And that way you'll be notified when I do have another Lucky Duck event coming up. I think I'll do another one of those. That was really fun. I still have all these to make. So I've got a few more things to do tonight. Hopefully all my orders will be shipped tomorrow. And then I can start working on market prep and yeah, start a new vlog. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye!